So far, everything's been fantastic. We've had a great time. I think the festivals have been really organized very well. The crowds have been great, and I think very understanding considering all the chaos that's gone on, over the past year and stuff.
Well, the crowd turnout has been like double what's in the United States, and sicker, just totally slamming the whole time and totally getting into it. I think the crowds here are a lot more diehard than in America, definitely.
Less violent.
Yeah, less violent. Like they let people in with bottles here. They wouldn't let people in with bottles in America. That's for sure.
What happens then following you? I mean, you're going back to Cynic, or you're going
Well, hopefully we'll get our deal negotiated as to where we can record within the next couple of months, and hopefully help out Chuck and get everything out, flowing as to where we can do both things at the same time. Try to keep productive.
I mean, there's been no pressure from me. I totally support their desires to continue their band, because that's important to, get out what the creativity that you have inside. I think Cynic's definitely full of a lot of creativity. So, I mean, when it happens, it happens. Right now, we're having a good time, and the tours are going well. And I'm the type of person that just lives day by day, and I'll figure it out when it happens. But it would be great to be able to have, the same chemistry going, definitely. But we'll see what happens.
Noise is always a little more powerful when you're playing in front of 2,000 people, and it's a lot. It's actually the smaller shows are fun too because you get a lot of raw energy in the smaller clubs when they're packed in real tight. But so far, when there's 2,000 packed in together, it's extremely brutal. I think that there's a bigger market over here right now for this type of music, and in amount of sales and stuff, I think we sell as many records in Germany as we do in the U.S. So I think, Germany is definitely the strongest point for us. So we like to come over here as much as possible.
The death metal band should always get heavier and faster. Just try to be heavier, and that's what we're gonna do each album. Heavier and faster. Never fucking wimping, man. Never wimping out.
The better.
Yeah, just sicker in the lyrics, sicker in the album cover. Faster music, harder to play.
Deeper vocals.
Yep, everything heavier. Always going up.
Ja, was haltet ihr denn von dem Festival hier?
Ja, eigentlich ganz gut, ne? Erst rein. Cool. Sau gut. Finde ich gut. Sollte öfter mal passieren.
Also schwach doch auf Death und Napalm Death, ne? Weil die sind wohl die Favoriten hier, würde ich sagen. Bisher war Pestilence mit Abstand die absolut beste Band hier.
Ja, Dismember und Napalm Death.
Auf jeden Fall Pestilence, also weil technisch die beste Band und so.
Cannibal Corpse, weil sie halt so brutal sind.
Napalm Death!
Now we've actually got every member's into what we do. Whereas with Mickey towards the end of Napalm, for him he was just not into playing really fast. And the four of us, me, Jesse, Mitch and Barney, we're really into still doing what we do. And so Danny, our new drummer, he appreciates the old Napalm stuff and the new stuff, and he's really into it. So I think they should hopefully be stable. Well, I mean, the actual clubs we played were really good. I mean, they weren't really, crappy or whatever, but now Napalm is much bigger, so I suppose we have to play bigger halls, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. Just then we used to just arrange our own tours and tour in like a minibus, and we'd never have anywhere to stop. We used to like meet people, and hopefully they would, let us stay there. Or sometimes we used to end up at a service station on a motorway, just sleeping there because we had nowhere to stop. And we did that at first. It was really cool, but after a while we got really tired of it. It was like you would play, set up your own gear, and just like it was really tiring. And also because we didn't realise how popular we were, promoters or certain people used to like make a lot of money out of us. We used to end up losing loads of money doing that and getting ripped off. So we just decided to sort of make things a little bit more professional, but at the same time, not go too far. Because at Harmony Corruption, the music wasn't different. It's just the fact of the production and the actual tuning made people hear what we were playing. Whereas before, people were so used to Napalm sort of sounding like really extreme. As soon as they heard what we were playing on Harmony Corruption, they immediately thought we'd changed, and we really hadn't. And the new stuff's just down-tuned more, and there's more fast parts really. I might do a side band, sort of like real sort of grungy, sort of heavy stuff like Helmet and stuff like that, but nothing really planned. Napalm's really busy. It's like we do this album and then we're going to have like 6 to 7 months on the road again. It's like there's really not much time to do, There might be another Terrorizer EP, maybe, if there's time to do that, but I don't know. Well, this video coming up is Mass Appeal Madness.
There no crowd for that, like in England or what?
No one's ever tried it. They should try it, you know.
There's so many people here as well, you know. It's amazing compared to home. You never get this many people at home, I don't think.
Hier haben wir zum Beispiel den Veranstalter dieser ganzen Geschichte, Fast Forward Promotion, Lars und Vogt. Wie bist du zufrieden mit den Festivals bis jetzt?
Naja, der Besuch ist ganz ordentlich. Wenn ich mich da bei Gelegenheit noch duschen könnte, wäre es eine richtig schöne Tour.
Liegt das vielleicht an der falschen Organisation? Sind keine Duschen da?
Nee, die Duschen sind schon da. Nur 40 Irre halten mich den ganzen Tag auf Trab, da komme ich gar nicht zu.
Aber du bist...
Insbesondere irgendwelche nervenden Ärsche vom Fahren.
Die Zeitung ist die beste.
Ja, die beste, Alter, die beste, ja.
Ja, ey.
We're releasing a new 12-inch or EP, in February. I think it will be out. It's containing 3 new tracks. It's called Pieces, I Wish You Hell, and Carnal Tomb. And also a track from the record Soon to Be Dead, as well as I made a video clip for. As will be quite heavy, with Jesus and everything in it. Well, wearing blood on the back cover was just a thing for the picture. It had nothing with an image to do. We're not an image band, but we want a certain outlook sometimes. And I think blood was just opportunity for us to try some new pictures, do something more new for us, not just line 5 guys up to a wall and picture them. We're so young that a lot of people think we're small kids, and perhaps we don't look that old, but I think we earn some respect for what we're doing, not because we're young, just because for what we do. I think people shouldn't look so much to the age of the people who plays. that's not the most important thing. The most important thing in this business is what is good and not. So.
Also jeder denkt, dass irgendwie Tour, dass es alles nur Fun und so ist. Das ist natürlich wohl wahr. Aber auch Sachen wie, dass der Bus zusammenbricht oder Bremsen kaputt, wie wir letzte Nacht gehabt haben. Auch noch der Vorfall, dass der Manager von Napalm Death total besoffen über sich gekotzt hat etwas damit zu tun. Also wir haben uns mal gedacht, dass mit der heutzutage Death Metal Kram, was alles auskommt, das sind zu viele Bands und man muss sich irgendwie unterscheiden und originell sein. Also ich will da nicht mit sagen, dass wir nie originell waren, aber wir haben uns jetzt noch mehr unterscheidet und distanziert von der Death Metal Welt. Es ist natürlich noch wohl immer Death Metal, aber diese Platte ist mehr experimentell und auf unsere nächste Scheibe wird es noch komischer werden. Wir werden etwas mehr in der Jazz-Richtung gehen. Also es wird natürlich noch immer heavy sein. Konzeptalbum, ja und nee. Vielleicht textlich, denn all die Texte haben irgendwie mit Religion zu tun. Musikalisch hat jeden Song eigentlich seinen eigenen Stil. Also wir haben uns immer schon für Jazz interessiert, aber ich denke, dass es jetzt heutzutage ist es Zeit für Bands, um sich zu ändern. Ich meine jetzt Death Metal Bands, um etwas anderes zu machen. Und ich glaube, dass die Fans irgendwie das auch mehr akzeptieren heutzutage. Also jetzt, um einen neuen Bassist zu suchen, würde für uns ganz schwierig sein, denn der Tony ist sehr gut und ein Replacement für ihn zu finden, das würde ganz schwierig sein. Also ich glaube, dass er immer bei uns bleibt als Session Musician. Ich glaube auch, dass das so hört, dass Tony auch in anderen Bands und andere Musikstilen spielen muss, um ein besserer Basser zu werden.
What is the point?